Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Testing Gyan. This is our sixth video in the series of array data structure programs, and the problem which we are going to discuss today is how to remove duplicates from an sorted array. We will see the efficient approach to work on this problem. So now let us begin. Consider this as our input array with array elements as 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. We can clearly see 1 and 3 are the duplicate array elements. Now if we remove the duplicates, our output will look something like this: 1, 2, 3. Here we actually don't remove or delete anything from array. We simply shift the non-duplicate values to the initial indexes of array, and then we return the size of array accordingly. Now let us see the approach to work on this problem. So approach which we will use is the comparison technique, okay, where we will compare the current array element with the previous array element, okay, and we assume one thing here, that array will have at least one non-duplicate value in it, okay. So that is why we initialize size of array as 1, that is size index is 1 currently in the initial stage, okay. And when we start the array traversal, our iterations will start from the second array element. As soon as we find any non-duplicate value, we copy that non-duplicate value to the array index size, okay, that is at the size index we copy that non-duplicate value and then we increment the size index. If there's a duplicate value, we simply ignore it and we move to the next iteration. Like here in iteration 1, we start from array element 2, okay, that is 1 is compared with its previous array element 1, both are equal, that is both are duplicate, we simply ignore it and move to the next array element, okay, and size of the array element remains same, which is 1. Then we move to the iteration 2. In iteration 2, our current array element is 2. It is compared with its previous array element 1, okay. 2 is not equal to 1, that is both of these values are non-duplicate. Our size index is 1, so we copy the non-duplicate value, which is 2, at the size index, which is 1. So our array changes to 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, okay. Now size will also change to 2. We increment the size as we enter to the if clause, okay. Now in iteration 3 again, 3 is not equal to 2. Again we copy 3 to the size index, which is 2 now, right? Size index is 2 now, we can see here, right? So our array changes to 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, okay, and size changes to 3. Size is also incremented by 1. Okay. In iteration 4, last array element 3 is compared with the previous array element 3. Both are equal. We simply ignore it and move to the and come out of the loop in this case. And our array changes to 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. And our size changes to 3. We can see here, right? Our size changes to 3 and our array changes to 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. So when we traverse through array using this size, the final size, we will only get the non-duplicate values 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let us see the program to work on this approach. In our program, we will simply follow all the steps which we discussed in our approach, and we will follow all the assumptions. So our program will look something like this: public static, as we are going to return the size, which is an integer value. So our return type will be int in this case. Let's give some name, remove duplicates, okay. Our input to the method will be the array which we want to from which we want to remove the duplicate values, okay. So our first assumption is like array is having at least one non-duplicate value, so size of array is 1, okay, and we will at the end we will simply return the size, okay. Now, the next step is the array traversal. For traversal, we will use the for loop, and our iterations will start from the second array element. So int I equals to 1. Instead of 0, it will be 1 because we will start iterating from the second array element. I less than array dot length and I plus plus. Okay, this is our array traversal loop. Now, the if clause was like if current array element is not equal to the previous array element, then in that case simply go inside and change previous array element or the array element at size index to the current array element. Okay, and then increment the size. So this was our condition which was implemented in our approach. So now if we check this solution, okay, so in order to do that, our array is this one. I will use array equals to remove duplicates. I will call out my duplicates method. Okay, it will give me the size of the array, and then I will, instead of array, it will be int size, because in this case we are simply returning an int index, that is size index of the new array with all the non-duplicate values in the initial indexes. Okay, then if we traverse through array int I equals to 0, I less than size, and then I plus plus, and let me print out all the array elements. Array, it will simply give me only the non-duplicate values, which is 1, 2 and 3. So if I run this program, you can see my output is 1, 2, 3. So this way we have removed the duplicate values from the array. That is, we are simply considering the array indexes which are having the non-duplicate values in it. Okay, I hope you guys got the solution. In case of any questions, please let us know over the video comments. Thank you.